a bit like puzzle pieces because it all had to be created
That's a
to
degree
convey
of
a
truth.
message.
There's a
Yes,
degree of truth in all religions.
yes, but all religion has a message.
And all religions lead to what?
All good religion, all religion that is good, that brings the message of peace and love, and of course, the care for our universe and where we live.
Okay, so that means that you believe in all religions. That means you studied all religions, right?
I'm trying slowly.
So what you studied about Islam, what's good about Islam?
I at first wasn't too sure if I even wanted to because of my own biases, because I'm pretty sure you know the opinion how it is in a Catholic church. Since I'm guessing that you're a Christian and you're probably somewhere either Catholic or Orthodox, I'm guessing.
What biases are you talking about?
The Islamophobic ones, because in both Orthodox and Catholic churches, that is a common thing
Sorry, hold
that
on.
you'll
First of
have
all,
here.
what's your name, my friend?
You can call me Angel or Victoria, however you prefer.
Angel, you're 18, right?
Yes.
So I would say that you have no experience. You have very limited experience, right?
I mostly read by myself.
Oh, so you're still young, and you have no experience, right?
Yes, however, I do have a question for you.
Oh, that's fine. You can ask me your questions. So you just said to you that you're an omnist. You believe in all religions, and I've asked you, what about Islam? What do you know about Islam?
Yes. I've read the book. I'm of course limiting my language a bit because I'm with family and I don't want to get them involved and for them to get irritated as I'm the only one in my family
Oh,
and I
you
have
read the
respect for
book.
them.
You read the Quran.
Yes.
Ah,
And I have read different opinions of different scholars
you read the
as much as I
Quran.
could at least. Yes.
You read the Quran. How many chapters are there in the Quran?
114, I believe, and there's around 600 pages. I can't remember for sure because I've read it only once and then I started rereading it recently.
Oh, so who wrote the Quran?
Yes.
Who wrote the Quran?
Yes, I have read the whole of it once and I started rereading it recently and I'm about third chapter in through it.
Who wrote the Quran? Who wrote it?
It was given to Muhammad by Jibril as a
Who
message, and of course by Jibril
who
or
wrote
Angel
it?
Gabriel.
Who wrote it?
Well, it's believed to be the word of God
Who wrote
sent
it?
to the Muhammad.
Who wrote it?
Who wrote it
Yes.
is believed to be given to Muhammad, who then I'm not sure if it was written down or whether or
So
not,
did it fall from heaven?
Because I know that Muhammad was illiterate.
Did
So
it fall from heaven?
I wouldn't say so.
So I'm asking you
He
right
was
now.
conveyed it, and I'm saying that's the words he spoke. While
So
he
I'm
couldn't
asking you.
write, he definitely spoke it.
I'm not saying who spoke. So who wrote it? Who wrote it down?
I'm unsure. I'll be honest with you because I am unsure.
Is it? Do you not think that's something for you to find out, rather than saying that you read the book once and you read it again?
Yes, however, I do have a question because I feel like you're a bit hateful here. And it's a bit
I'm
unnecessary. So I have a
hateful.
question.
I've asked you before you came and asked you what,
I'm saying some of the things you are saying are
my
hateful.
friend.
I'm not saying you
No,
are
no.
hateful.
I've
I'm
asked
saying some of
you.
the things you
You said
say
you
are
read the
hateful.
Quran. You're an omnist. You believe there is some
Yes.
truth in every religion, and you read the. I've asked you who wrote the Quran.
Yes, and I specifically came and I also wrote down in the comments, but I have specific questions for you regarding your dislike.
I'll ask you.
What should I
My friend,
say?
I'll
And
answer
I
your
wrote it
question.
specifically in the comment, and I told you that I just wanted to ask a question,
I
not
said to you, my
refute you.
friend,
I told you I wanted to ask you a question.
I'll answer
I
your
wrote it in the
questions.
comment.
I will answer your questions. I'm talking to you, right? I've got all the time in the world to talk to you. All right. So you said you read the Quran, and I'm asking you who wrote the Quran. You said it came from the sky. It fell from the sky, right?
I said it didn't come from the sky. I don't believe it did come from the sky. Like I
Where,
said, the
so where did it
message
come
was
from then?
conveyed From God to angel and then to the prophet.
From God. Which God is that?
The same one that the other prophets worship, the same one that Jesus did worship, the same one.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
Can you tell me the best verse that you know in the Quran?
I wanted to say exactly why I think that it is the same one. Can I tell you why?
Tell me why.
Is that okay? It's in Aramaic,
Yeah.
God in Aramaic, which is the language of Jesus that we have been shown historically.
Okay.
Because we know that Jesus was from the Middle East, and the
Okay.
language at the time was Aramaic, like I have said. And when you go into the dictionary, and I have seen multiple videos of it, I have checked myself,
Okay.
and it's proven to be very similar to Arabic, because in Arabic, Allah means God, because it's just a translation. Just like in different languages, we say
Okay.
God. For example, I'm Polish, and of course in Polish I won't say God when I talk with a Polish person. I will say Bóg.
So Allah means God. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's a linguistic difference. Yes.
Wow. So Allah means God.
Yes.
Do you have the Quran with you, my friend?
I can open it on my laptop if you want.
Okay, go to Surah 3 and
Surah 3.
Surah 3, Ayah 18.
18.
Yes. I think that's the right surah, if I'm not mistaken.
It says Allah himself bears witness that there is no God but He, and likewise do the angels and the men possessed of knowledge bear witness in truth, just that there is no God but He, Almighty and the All-Wise.
Okay. So that word it says there is no God but He. Who is He?
God himself.
So do you know the Shahada, my friend?
I haven't learned it off by heart, but I have read it because I find it too difficult to memorize things by heart because I find it easier to recall by simple processes because that's how I learn. I have a different thinking process.
Okay, so I've just sent you to a verse. That verse says, "There is no God. There is no God but Allah." Right? That's
Yes.
Surah 3:18.
That's the translation. Yes.
Well, that's the Arabic. The Arabic says, "La ilaha illallah." Right?
Yes.
It means there is no God but Allah. The word God in that word is ilah.
That's another word for God in a different tense.
There is no another word. The word for God in Arabic is ilah.
Languages have different tenses, right?
No, my friend,
right?
It's not language. You don't know what you're talking about, all right? You're trying to defend what you don't know about. You're 18 years old, all right? That's why I asked you, how old are you? You don't have the experience. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling you right now, all right? That word is La ilaha illallah. Ilah means God. So when you run around and say Allah means God, hold on, listen to me, my friend. Listen to me, listen. When you go around saying Allah means God, you're wrong, all right? Because you do not know. You need to go and find out what that means. Allah does not mean God. Allah is the name.
Do you speak Arabic?
Hold on, my friend. Allah is the name of the God of Islam, all right? That's the name. That's the name. It doesn't mean God. It's Ilah means God. That's why I sent you to Surah 3, Ayah 18.
Is the word Allah made of two parts, or is it made of one?
To you,
does it have a prefix?
Surah 3. Are you a Muslim?
I am not. No.
Oh, so you're defending Islam. Are you a Muslim?
I am not.
Okay. Do you know Islam?
To a certain degree, yes.
To a certain degree. That's why I keep telling you. I keep telling you. You say you're 18 years old. That's why I asked you a couple of times. You're 18. You're young. You don't have the experience. You don't know what you're talking about. That's why I asked you, what does Allah, what does La ilaha illallah mean? And I've taken you to a verse.
And I started to explain it to you, but
no, you don't. You don't know it. Your explanation is false. Your explanation is false. This is the problem I have with you people that think you know Islam. You know nothing about Islam, but you want to try and tell me what it means.
If you let me get a word, then I'm more than happy to say.
Hold on, my friend. Why would you say Allah means God? Why would you say that?
Because that's what it linguistically means.
No,
if you search it up, if you go in a dictionary,
that's not what it means.
Between Arabic and English, you will see that al is the prefix and la is the other part.
What it means in the Quran. You're wrong, my friend. If you listen to Muslims and listen to fake translations, they will tell you that Allah means God, but it's wrong because the Quran refutes you. All right? The Shahada refutes you. All right? La ilaha illallah means there is no God but Allah. Allah is not
So
God.
Google Translate, for example, is also biased, apparently.
I don't care about Google Translate.
What about dictionaries?
Google Translate will give you what is wrong because it picks up
What
words
about
that are used
dictionaries?
often. No, hold on. It's the Quran. The Quran, not Google Translate. The Quran says that. La ilaha illallah means there is no God but Allah. Ilah means God. Everywhere else, we tell you that Ilah means God. So if you are saying to me that Allah means God, it's like you saying there is no God but God, and that's stupid. All right? To say there is no God but God is silly and stupid. There is no God but Allah. That makes sense. Because that's what the Quran says. All right, my friend?
And let me explain.
What do you want to explain?
Yes, because you said it's Ila, not Allah. And I said that the first al linguistically is the prefix because, as you know, Arabic works differently than English.
What are you trying to do, my friend?
I'm trying to explain to you linguistically. Because that's how it is.
And what you don't know.
I'm explaining to you also linguistically.
Not linguistically. The Quran says that's what it means. Don't expect to be linguistically, my friend.
What language was it written in?
It's in Arabic.
Exactly.
La ilaha illallah means there is no God but Allah. That's what it means.
All right. I don't understand. Right? I don't understand. Another thing, as soon as someone refutes you, as soon as someone starts proving you start getting mad, you start yelling.
Refute me?
Can I please finish my sentence? I have let you talk. I have let you talk. Let me please finish my sentence.
Hold on, my friend. Can you refute me?
I'm only having a conversation with you.
What did you say? You said someone refutes me. Can you refute me, my friend?
I'm having a conversation with you. I was talking about the past people who are talking with you.
Can you refute me? That's why I asked you if you're a Muslim. Because you're here defending Islam, but you know nothing about Islam. Even the basic of Islam, you do not know. You don't know the basic of Islam. I had to tell you to go to the verse and to read it. But you're here defending what Allah means, and which is false.
You kind of do have an advantage considering you have memorized quite a lot of it.
Why? Because
if I had an obsession to the point that you do, I'll probably have to memorize as well.
You claim you're an omnist.
Hate me, I am not.
Hold on, my friend.
In Poland, Islam is not acceptable.
You claim you're an omnimist. You know all religions. Well, you believe in there's a truth in every religion. I asked you what is in Islam that you know that's good. All right? You don't even know the basic of Islam. I've taken to the basic of Islam, the Shahada. All right? I told you where it is in the Quran, and you've read it. And I've told you you're telling me what Allah means, that Allah means God. That's wrong, my friend. It's false. All right? But you want to keep arguing that, the language, the linguistics. No, it's wrong. You don't speak the language, all right? That's why I asked you, you're 18 years old, you have no experience, all right? If you were maybe 25 or 30, and so maybe she's got some experience. But you're a teenager. All right?
All right, may I get something in?
You're from Poland, you're not a Muslim, all right? But you're trying to argue about this issue.
May I get something in without you interrupting me, please?
Well, because you have nothing to say, all right? So
may I please say something?
No, you have nothing to say. Nothing to say. Go and learn and be quiet. See, look, these are the people that want to, they don't know nothing about Islam, but they're defending Islam. I'm not surprised that she's a Muslim. These are the lie. They come and lie and they say, I'm this, next thing you know, she's a revert. I want to talk to people that call themselves reverts, right? She's 18 years old. She's from Poland. Number one, she's not a Muslim. She doesn't speak Arabic. All right. She doesn't know the Quran. She claims she's read the Quran. All right. Well, she got that the 114 chapters. I mean, probably she's learning to become a Muslim. All right. Anyone that says to me that there's good in every religion, and she's an alchemist. I don't know what that means. Like some sort of religion. All right. I'm asking you, what is good in Islam? What is good in Islam? All right. Oh man, these people, man. Next thing you know, oh, she's a Muslim now. She's wearing a hijab. She's defending. Now she's already defending Islam, but she's not even a Muslim. All right? She's trying to make excuses to tell me what Allah means. My friend, you've been bamboozled. Allah does not mean God. Allah is the name of the what Muslims worship. It's not even God, because there's no God in Islam. It's Allah.